This one is called Jolly Old Santa Claus, and this is published by Ideals, which is kind of a vintage thing. It was sort of like an old magazine with really bright pictures. And if you don't remember that, you could Google it to find out more what Ideals was. It's got some very beautiful pictures. Ho, ho, laughed jolly old Santa Claus as he stroked his beard all white. Come, brownies, come, Mrs. Santa, I've something to read you tonight. Mrs. Santa stopped playing the carols the brownies had asked her to play, for she saw Santa Claus had a letter that had just arrived by sleigh. What does it say? Where is it from? Did it come from a boy or a girl? Whoa there, old Santa answered. Our mail comes from the whole wide world. This letter is from a good little boy who helps around the house. He's nice to his brothers and sisters and takes care of his own pet mouse. The question he wants us to answer is not about presents I'll bring. He asks if we at the North Pole are busy with anything. Are we? Shouted the brownies, their voice ring like song. We're terribly busy at Christmas, and we work hard all year long. If you're quiet, we'll visit their workshop. When you see, you'll hardly believe how busy the brownies are. Will they be ready for Christmas Eve? It's okay, says Santa Claus gaily. Just don't let the brownies see. We'll watch them making cookies. They're as busy can be. They are mixing big bowls of batter made of milk and eggs and flour, rolling and shaping and cutting hundreds of cookies an hour. Old Grandpa Brownie just fell down. His glasses were lost too. I think he's trying to do too much, but there's just so much left to do. See Jingles on top of the oven? He makes sure the cookies don't burn. They're like stars and hearts and gingerbread boys. Each tray must have its own turn. Brownies like to make Christmas cookies. Some are humming a Christmas song. But let's not stay in the kitchen. We'd best be hurrying along. The next shop we're scheduled to visit is the toy shop. A wonderful place. All are busy except Lazy Brownie. What a silly look on his face. We're taking a ride on the Rockabye horse when he should be helping his friends. He isn't lazy all the time. Santa knows he will help in the end. Right now, Santa is checking his toy list. It's growing longer and longer each day. Airplanes and drums, teddy bear dolls, and others not yet on display. There's Lady Whiskers, Santa's favorite cat. Grandpa Brownie has tripped on the stairs. Other brownies are painting and working quite hard, making their bright-colored wares. Soon the clock will strike midnight. Take a look at the clock on the wall. Chief Brownie knows what to do. He's giving the hurry up call. While brownies clean up in the toy shop, and before they give us a broom, let's hurry down to the close-up look at Santa's own Christmas tree room. Oh, what a lovely sight. Our ornaments are made right here. See the brownies back in the corner, blowing bubbles of glass bright and clear. Impy Brownie by the box of sand is painting and dipping each one. He's eager to make each one perfect. I think that his job would be fun. Lazy Brownie still isn't working. He's sitting high up on the shelf. Soon jolly old elf will call him, saying, "Lend me a hand, little elf." Christmas time is approaching. Piles of ornaments and gifts is growing. Is Santa about to leave? Let's find out where he's going. Why, this must be Santa's office. The letters are scattered about. Santa reads what the children are saying. Are they good or bad? He will find out. Helper Brownie is marking the chart under bad. I hope that mark isn't for you. Mrs. Santa is checking addresses. If new ones, she has more than a few. On Santa's chair sits Lady Whiskers. Lazy Brownie is safe out of sight. He's blowing smoke rings and not working. Now, do you think that is right? Jingles and Impy Brownie open letters for Santa to read. Chief Brownie is tugging a mail sack, wondering what else Santa may need. Look at Santa, he's reading a letter that came from a good girl or boy. Is it your letter he's reading? Did you ask for your favorite toy? Now the trees seem to be ready. They're snowy and fresh and green. Soon they'll be in people's houses, the most beautiful trees ever seen. While sawing, the brownies sing carols. Forest animals slowly draw near. They like to watch brownies at work. Brownies singing is lovely to hear. Old Grandpa Brownie has fallen. His glasses are lost in the snow. He was rushing to load up the trees and fell in his hurry to go. Lazy Brownie is finally working. He's trying to calm down the deer. There's always so much excitement at the special time of the year. The brownies are all finished loading Christmas trees up in the sleigh. How is Mrs. Santa helping to speed them on their way? There she is in front of the castle. Just checking, I'm sure she would say, that Teddy Bears need 2 brownies to lift him into the sleigh. Chief Brownie holds Santa's directions that tell where the good children wait. The reindeer are hitched to the sleigh. They know they mustn't be late. Mrs. Santa is holding some earmuffs and scarves to keep Santa snug. When Santa climbs into his sleigh, he'll wrap up in that bright green rug. Soon you'll hurry off to bed on this marvelous, magical night when Santa sails through the sky, leaving gifts before it gets light. He'll fill your stockings with goodies and pull a surprise from his pack. Last of all, he'll nibble a cookie. He's glad you left him a snack. Now Santa must be off again to yet another house, down the chimney and then back up, as quiet as a mouse. Now tired and happy, Santa's back home. The deer are brushed and fed. Santa loves the kitties on Lady Whisker's bed. The bells are rubbed and polished. They're on ribbons made of silk. Some brownies come downstairs to watch. One pours the cats some milk. Mrs. Claus has a tray of cocoa she's made ready. One brownie shines up Santa's boots. Another holds the reindeer steady. Impy Brownie spilled some paint his pal is mopping up. Santa settles back and says, I think I'd like a cup. The brownies snuggle all in bed or have a pillow fight. Mrs. Claus brings cocoa, she'll soon turn out the light. Santa thinks of the good night's work the brownies helped him do. The brownies dream of heaps of toys they've worked all year through. Now Santa's ready for some rest. As he turns out the light, he wishes every boy and girl Merry Christmas and good night. The end.